You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnettians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Good morning. Listen, I had to start over, y'all. So I forgot the video was on, and I forgot to put myself in the video. So good morning, all my Gwinnettians out there and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. It is right now it's 10 o'clock. It's 85 degrees already, going up to a high of 94. It is going to be a scorcher. And let me tell you something. I got on some jeans, but I honestly think I'm about to take these bad boys off because I got 2 meetings today. I think I'm going to take these bad boys off and put on a dress, a nice breezy dress, because it's warm. It's warm, and so it's going to be hot. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day, baby. You have made it to the middle. It is hump day. Hump day. I know some of you is like, oh my God, I'm so glad it's so close to the weekend. We almost there. It's also National Milk Chocolate Day. It's also National Buffalo Soldier Day. And it's also National Water Park Day. As hot as it's going to be today here in Gwinnett County, you need a water park. I might even go to the pool today because it's going to be that hot. But anyway, National Milk Chocolate Day. So listen, get you a nice candy bar. Go down to the swimming pool and read a book about Buffalo soldiers. I always try to put that all together. This is just me, my thing. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, all right, let's get on with our horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, July 28th. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to my new good friend. Her name is Uzma Khan. Happy birthday, Uzi. They call her Uzi. Happy birthday, Uzi. I wish you many, 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 many more. She is a wonderful person. And today is her birthday, so we want to celebrate her birthday with a happy birthday from all of us here at the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Yes! Excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and get on with our horoscopes. Brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Spend some quality time with the one you love. Your talents will shine at work. Don't make unreasonable promises. Your emotional partner will push the right buttons today. Oh, Lord. Listen, people at work, they see your quality. They know what you're doing. They know your work. They know you. So just it's going to shine today. So just be mindful of that. And here's the thing. Don't make unreasonable promises, especially the ones you know you can't possibly keep. Or don't even make promises because, you feel like it's going to help somebody. Because here's the thing. If you miss that promise, it could be more detrimental than if you actually carried out on a promise. So don't make unreasonable promises, especially ones you know you can't keep. Don't even put yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Taurus, be upfront if you don't want to be embarrassed. You can deal with large institutions or government agencies successfully today. You can make new connections through friends or relatives. All right, listen, be upfront. If you don't want to be embarrassed, because here's the thing. Somebody standing around you may know the truth, and they could probably embarrass you. So just be upfront. Be honest. I know sometimes that's really hard, right? You can be honest. Listen, don't put yourself in situations where you have to be dishonest. Be upfront. That way you won't be embarrassed. My thing is nip it in the bud before it happens. Nip it in the bud before somebody get a chance to put. Because listen, here's what happens. Let's say, for instance, there's something that happened, right? And somebody else knows about it. If you tell a story first, you take the power away from them. But if you let them tell a story first, they can sensationalize what happened. They can add in their own spin on what happened and mess the whole thing up. So here's the thing. Just be upfront. Get it on out there. Now you control the narrative. You understand what I'm saying? All right, good. Gemini, you may have to take a short trip to visit someone who hasn't been feeling well. Do not allow colleagues to hinder your ambitions. Your ideas may be a little ahead of their time. Don't push them. Instead, just continue working on development. Yeah, that's always me, y'all. I'm always ahead of... God gives me these amazing ideas way too early in advance. And here's the thing. I don't have the capacity at that time to carry them out the way they're supposed to. And by the time somebody has come behind me and figured out how to carry it out, now I'm behind the game, even though I had the ideas way ahead of time. So I understand, Gemini. I understand exactly where you are. But here's what I would say to you. And this is what I had to learn to do over the years. Once you find that really good idea, just stick to it. Keep grinding. Because what I would do is I would stick to it for like maybe a year or two. And then I was like, okay, this is not working. I never stuck it all the way out. Because then I get bored, I get frustrated. It's like, this is not working. I can't get anybody to see the idea the way I see it. Then I be frustrated, like, this is not working. And then I start something new. And he puts me right back in the same place again. Something brand new, nobody has ever thought about, or they thought about it and they've never carried it out. Gives it to me. I start it out, and then it takes too long, becomes too hard, and I quit. I start something new. That has happened to me so many times, I can't even begin to tell you how many times. And what I would say to you, Gemini, is don't quit. Just keep going, keep grinding, keep making it better. I started podcasting back in 2009. There are people who just started podcasting 2 years ago, and they are crushing it. Why? Because I couldn't see the vision. I knew it was nice. I knew it was cool, but I couldn't see the vision. Now, now I podcast 4 days a week, right? And that's because I love this space for one, but I understand that there's still space for me to grow what I want to grow. It's still space for me to turn Good Morning Gwinnett into what I really envision it to be. So I won't quit. I don't care how hard it get. I don't care if nobody doesn't support the show. I pray you do. I pray you do support the show, but I'll never quit it. Now, somebody asked me, would I sell it? I don't know. Everybody has a number, I've been told. The right number coming along. Good Morning Gwinnett may have a new host. Yeah. What's the right number? $5 million. $5 million is the right number. Because you know why? That's going to give me the opportunity to relax for about a year, which I probably won't do that for sure. But it also give me an idea to start something new. Yes. So my number to sell Good Morning Gwinnett at this point is about $5 million. So I get a $5 million offer. Yeah, I might not see your girl on Good Morning Gwinnett anymore. You may see a new host on Good Morning Gwinnett. $5 million is the offer though. Cash. I don't know. Yeah, cash. And maybe some stock in the company. Maybe like 10%. Something like that. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Cancer. New relationships will surface through work-related events. You can learn from those who have a similar experience. You can make career moves that will be prosperous. Cancer, it's your time. The time is shifting, baby. It's your time. You can make career moves that will be prosperous. Now's the time. Jump on the wave right now and ride it out. All right? Leo, get involved in fitness programs that will bring you in contact with new friends. Stop those bad habits. You will find that friends or relatives may not understand your needs. Yeah, sometimes your friends and family don't understand. Sometimes you may be going through something that you need to talk to somebody about. Because your friends and family, they're so close to you, they can't really see the pain that you're in. They can't really see what you're trying to show them because they're too close. They know you on such a personal level. So they're not really good for all things, right? So you may need to talk to somebody outside of friends and family who don't know you at all. If you have let me tell y'all if you're in business, there's a site called clarity.fm. Clarity.fm. I use that site. Here's why I use it. Because I have great family and friends, right? And I can go to them with ideas, but sometimes they can't help me get out of my head because they know me so well. So they'll say things that they think I want to hear. Not the things that I need to hear, the things they think I'm going to hear. And it's not always good because I need to hear the truth sometimes. And we all do. Sometimes you need to hear the truth no matter how hard it is. But family and friends are kind of tiptoe around. Some of my family and friends say the things they think I want to hear. And that's not what I need to hear. I need to hear the truth sometimes. And so I go to a site called clarity.fm. And there are a bunch of experts on there in many different fields. And you could pay by the minute, like $2, $3 a minute. Now, you ain't going to get a whole lot in a minute. But you have the option to say, you know what? I need a whole 30 minutes. I need a whole 60 minutes. And that's going to cost you $120. It's almost like going to a therapist. So that's on the business side. On the mental health side, you may just need to have somebody to talk to, right? Just somebody that you need to talk to. And I think there's a site called betterhealth.com. And they're not giving me any money for either one of them. But I just feel like this is going to help you. So sometimes you just need to talk to somebody who don't know you, who can give you some real answers and some real clarity because they don't know you. They don't know all your baggage, right? They don't know all your habits and the way you move. Because when your family and friends know that stuff, they know, well, if I say this, that's not what she really want to hear. So I'm going to tell her what she really wants. That's not always good. You want somebody to tell you the truth sometimes. Now, some people don't want the truth. They want their own version of the truth. And they need those people around them who just tell them what they want to hear. Me personally, when I need to hear something that I need a real constructive answer on, I go to people who don't know me. Because I know the people in my life, they love me and they're going to tell me what they think I want to hear. That's not always good. Virgo, tie up your personal papers or push to have legal settlements completed. Consider selling your homemade crafts at a flea market. Travel will be to your advantage. However, it might be expensive. Listen, you make craft Virgo, and I know some crafty Virgos. Take that stuff to your local flea market, put it on sale, and make you some money. You understand what I'm saying? Put that stuff on sale and make. And listen, I used to do flea markets. When we had our, we still got a t-shirt press, but we were at the flea market when we used to live in North Carolina. And it was a huge flea market, and we would make t-shirts for people. So people would come to our booth, would take their picture, put it on a t-shirt. People love that stuff. And that was our side hustle when we was in North Carolina. My husband often asked me, do we want to do that again? And I was like, I don't know. By the time the weekend comes, I'm just exhausted. I just want to rest. I don't know if I want to do any of that stuff. However, that's what we used to do. So take your side hustle, take it to a flea market. A lot of people roll through a flea market. A lot of people. And that could be a great place for you to share what you do, your crafts, your stuff. Now, I do like that part of just sharing and making stuff because, I want to be crafty. And I'm really not. But I like trying to be crafty. So, I do like that idea. But the thing is, by the time the weekend come, I'm exhausted. So, anyway, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. So, stay tuned. Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Going to pick it up with Libra. You'll be surprised how much you can accomplish. Make plans to do something special with the one you love. Changes in your home may be alarming at first. Yes, listen, make some plans. It's beautiful Wednesday. It's going to be hot. Make some plans to do something with the one you love. I think we're going to go to the movies this week. Yeah, we haven't been to the movies in a very long time, and so I think we're going to go this week. And we got a beautiful movie theater here. The AMC at WebGen is really nice. So they got dinner. So I think we may venture off into the movies, or we may wait till week after next, because we're not bowling for 2 weeks after next week, and I need a break. I've been bowling since last year in March or something. I've been bowling for a whole straight year. So that 2 weeks that we're going to be off is going to be good. And listen, I forgot to tell y'all, we've been kicking butt. Like, we were in first place last week. So I done upped my game a little bit, even though I had a terrible third game last week. Scorpio, property investments should pay off. You've been hurt before and could be again if you don't play hard to get. You'll come into extra cash. Listen, anytime extra cash is in the picture, it's always good, unless it's not good. So you're going to come into some extra cash today. Hopefully that's going to help you smooth out a couple of things you got to smooth out, Scorpio. So thumbs up to you. Sagittarius, you'll find that social activities will lead you into passionate meetings. Balance is required if you want stability. Get together with friends for some competitive physical activities. All right, so listen here. You're going to find that social activities could lead to passionate meetings. Now, my mind just went totally, I don't even know what that means, because my mind is saying something all over the place. And when I hear the word passionate, I don't know if that doesn't mean romantically passionate or community passionate or artistically passionate. I don't know what that means, but it's going to be passionate, whatever it is. Whenever passion is involved, it's pretty cool, actually. Capricorn, you can expect your mate to get fed up and make the choices for you or back off completely. You may want to make changes that would turn your entertainment room into a real family affair. You need to be sure that you aren't in your present situation because of convenience. This came up last week for somebody. Why are you there? That's a good question to ask yourself. Capricorn, why are you in that relationship? Now, here's the thing. It may not be just a romantic relationship. It could be a business relationship. It could be a career relationship, or it could be a romantic relationship. Ask yourself, why are you there? Especially if you're unhappy being there. I'm going to say that again. Especially if you're unhappy being there. Why are you there? That's a good question. Think on that. I'm just saying. Aquarius, your communication skills will bring you popularity and increase self-esteem. You will learn easily if you put forth an effort. Make changes that will enhance your appearance and entice potential partners. All right, listen, do yourself up. Like, I can't wait. I still got my braid. I've been having my braid for a week, and it's holding up pretty good. But it's time to come down. So enhance your appearance. You could, it's always good to make yourself look good, feel good. I don't know about you, but when I feel like I look good, I feel good. When I don't feel like I look good, I don't feel well. So I look at my eyes right now. I feel like they look cute. My grandbaby said, it's so cute. I feel like my eyes are cute right now. So I feel good. All right, cool. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Educational courses will be stimulating and successful. You will feel the limitations if you've been overdoing it. Yes, overindulgence will be a problem if you're not in a social setting. Overindulgence in what? All right, fish, listen, we're not doing any overindulging today. Not today, okay? Because it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. In the meantime, we're going to look at an educational course. It's going to be successful and it's going to be stimulating. You're going to learn something new. You're going to be stimulated. It's going to help you be successful at whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. All right? All right. So all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. And now let's get on to some news that you can use. Yes, yes, yes. Delta has become my favorite airline. Nope, they're not paying me. They should be. I need to hire somebody. I need to hire me an assistant, and their job is to go out and everybody that I mentioned in this podcast, go out and say, hey, she talks about you all the time. You need to be paying her. I really do need to do that because I mention a lot of folks that don't pay me. But anyway, I mention a lot of people because I like them. So Delta has become one of my favorite airlines. I hope they stay that way because I've ridden on airlines that were my favorites, and then they became junk. And anyway, they have been hiring a lot of people here in Georgia. They've hired over 2,000 employees in Georgia right during the pandemic, and that's a great thing. Georgia is getting back on track. Hopefully the United States is getting back on track after the pandemic. Now, the pandemic is still a problem because of the variants that are out there, but people have gotten back to living. And so people have been vaccinated, and they say, you know what, I'm gonna live. Because at the end of the day, you only get this one life. You got to do it. You got to do the best you can. and you gotta take control of that life and make it happy and fun for yourself. And so Delta has hired a bunch of people here in Georgia, boosting out, helping to boost our economy back up again and get people back to work. Now, what the crazy thing is, there are a lot of people who still don't want to go back to work. I have no idea what that means, but they still don't want to go back to work. And so Delta, even though Delta's hiring, there's a bunch of people hiring. So Delta has hired over 2,000 people here in Georgia. Yep. Delta has a hub in Albany, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, Brunswick, Columbus, Savannah, and Valdosta. It's so funny because the plane that flies into Albany, because I live, that's my home. Albany, Georgia is my home. Grew up in Jersey, born in Albany, live in Gwinnett. And when people have to fly to Albany, they fly on the little plane. It's like 15 seats. That's a little tiny plane. Like, I flew that plane one time to Albany. I was like, Lord have mercy. It's like, so you walk down the aisle, there's one person on one side, and there's one person on the other side. There are no two people sitting next to each other. It's an aisle, and then there's one person that sit on this side, and there's one person that sit on that side. It's literally, this is the aisle. That's you on this side of the aisle, and that's the other person. That's how tiny the plane is. And so, and they call it a crop duster. It's just too tiny. But anyway, kudos to Delta for, helping us boost our economy. We need it. We need to get back on track. And that's what we're trying to do, despite all the crap that's going on with the virus. All right, so listen, school is about to be back in. Yes, it is. My brother started work. I think he said Monday. He started Monday. He works at Berkmar High School, and he's also the football coach there. He works at Berkmar, but he's a football coach for the Grayson Middle School. And so they started Monday, and I said to him, I thought you started next week. Like, the kids start next week. The teachers started Monday. But anyway, school is about to be back in Gwinnett schools, again, require face masks in the school facilities and on buses. Now, a lot of parents was not happy with this whole decision. They were like, why should the kids have to wear a face mask? I still don't understand that. I really don't. With all the people who have lost their lives, people still don't feel like the coronavirus is a thing. I just really don't. Anyway, here's the story. Face masks are going to be required, and again in Gwinnett schools, after the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention issued new guidance on Tuesday that said people should wear a face mask even if they are fully vaccinated because of the Delta variant of COVID-19. Well, that's terrible to hear because I don't like wearing masks and I have been vaccinated, but I will, and I carry them in my car, I carry them in my bag because and you get so many mixed signals. Because I just heard a doctor say if you've been vaccinated, you're okay. Now they're saying if you've been vaccinated, wear a mask. It's so much conflicting information. But anyway, Gwinnett County Public Schools Superintendent J. Alvin Wilbanks announced masks will be required in all Gwinnett County schools and facilities and on school buses. The requirement applies to all students, staff, and visitors, regardless of whether or not they've been vaccinated against the COVID-19 virus. Right? So there you have it. To read the full story, go to GwinnettDailyPost.com and get it there. But they are requiring you to wear those masks. School starts. Parents will be given until August the 2nd to decide if they want to change their preference to have their kids taught in class or digitally. So I think they must have extended the deadline because I think the deadline was last week. But now, because a lot of parents didn't want their kids to wear masks, they did not. So now they have extended the deadline to August the 2nd. You got until August the 2nd to decide whether or not you want your kids to get taught in class or whether you want them to be taught digitally. So in person versus digitally, you got till August the 2nd. And that's because I know a lot of parents don't want their kids to wear masks. And now it's mandatory that kids, teachers, everybody wear a mask on the buses and all. Listen, this is the world we live in right now, whether we like it or not. Trust me, I hate wearing the mask because it makes my nose run. Excuse me. It makes my nose run. I can't breathe a lot of time. And if it's hot outside like it is now, like 94 degrees today, it's going to be hot. And who wants to wear a mask? I get it. Nobody does. Nobody wants to wear a mask. They really don't. But that's what we are. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So stay tuned.
I'm not the same.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Georgia Gwinnett College, I think they're doing something really cool, and because there's still a lot of students who just are suffering. So Georgia Gwinnett College opens a care pantry to help students struggling with food insecurities. You wouldn't think that there was such a thing in the United States, but there really is such a thing. So Georgia Gwinnett College students are getting a new place to visit when they need some food. Yep, that's right. They got a new place to visit. The college recently announced the opening of its care pantry, which will stock non-perishable food items and dairy products. The pantry is designed to serve GGC students who have a valid GGC Claw Card and offer them access to fresh vegetables, fruits, proteins, and dairy products. I think that is so, you know what, I got to give them a round of applause for that, because I think that's so forward thinking. I've never heard of a college that did that does this. And I really think it's amazing that they're going to be doing that. The fact that, you know, there's still food insecurities in our country, let alone right in our county. There's food insecurities all around the world. That's why when the pandemic hit, we had such a problem, because people were like going hungry, and people rose up. Good people rose up and said, you know what, we got to help. And that's what GGC is doing right now. The Care Pantry allows GGC to step in to assist members of our Grizzly family who are unable to obtain enough food to sustain a healthy lifestyle, said GGC President Jann L Joseph, who spoke at the pantry's ribbon-cutting ceremony on July 22nd. The percentage of students who face food insecurity is surprisingly staggering, and we are excited to contribute to the many initiatives around the country designed to alleviate hunger. So that's what they're doing. They're gonna alleviate hunger. The pantry is a partnership between the college and the Lawrenceville Co-op Food Bank Ministry, and they are working with the community and campus partners to offer prepackaged food for students. School officials said 81% of GGC students qualify for some type of financial aid, and 52% of them qualify for Pell grants. So kudos to you guys for helping these students out there. They're to learn so they can help our community, and not just our community, but the world, be a better place by being educated. Education is the one thing that once you get it, nobody can take it away from you. Let me just say that again. That should have been my closing remark. Education and knowledge is the one thing that you get that nobody can take away. Nobody. If I have to stop doing this podcast today, I can start anew. You know why? Because I know how to do it. Know why? Because I've been educated about that. So education is important. Not everybody thinks college is important. It may not be for everybody, because everything is not good for everybody. But for somebody, the kids who have said, you know what, I want to go to college because I want to make a difference in my life. I want to make a difference in my family. I want to make a difference in my community. I want to make a difference in the world. That's their choice. And the fact that now they don't have to worry about food because they need to study, and they don't have to worry about food because money is short. You know, and now they get the proper nourishment. So I think Jan Joseph over at GGC and the Food Bank Coalition, I think that's a great thing that they're doing. I really do. A second Lawrenceville city councilman has announced that he will not run for another term on the city's governing board. Nope, not going to do it. Councilman Bob Clark announced his plans to not seek re-election during the city council's meeting Monday night. His announcement comes weeks after fellow Councilman Keith Roach announced that he too would not run for another term in office. So 2 city council seats going to be up. This is my final term on the Lawrenceville City Council, said Clark. He's like, I'm done, I'm out. Yep, he's not going to be there anymore. The seats held by Clark and Roach are the only seats up for election in the city this fall. That means Lawrenceville municipal election in November will feature only open races for council seats. Yep. As Clark announced his plans, he highlighted some of the activities and efforts the city council has greenlit during his time in the council. So he said, I'm out of there. These activities and efforts include the approval of downtown overlay district, the use of bonds to accelerate transportation projects, revising downtown development authority's mission to encourage more economic development, a restructuring of City Hall with the focus on public safety, finance reporting, public events, and technology, increase citizen involvement through the creation of new boards, and improve relationship with the county government, nonprofits, Georgia Gwinnett College, the Lawrenceville Neighborhood Association, and Gwinnett Public Schools. So he's been a part of some great initiatives to make Lawrenceville better. And we say thank you for your service to the great city of Lawrenceville, and we wish you much, much, much more happiness throughout the rest of your life as you move on to new and fun endeavors, I'm sure. All right, so there's 2 seats up, guys. Who's going to run? Are you running? We got 2 seats here in Gwinnett County up for election. Who's going to run for those seats? Is it you? All I don't know. Could be. Somebody listen. Put your big girl panties on and say, you know what, I'm going to do it. I know. Some people are like, I ain't getting into politics. No, not going to do it. Local students, whether they are entering preschool or seniors in college, will have a chance to get a free eye care and eyewear this weekend. Yep. Whether you are in college or just going into school. The National Education 2020 Foundation, Inc. and OcuPrep Staffing and Training Entrepreneur Center are teaming up to offer eye care, an eye care event this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. At the Foundation's office, which is located at 3030 Business Park Drive, Suite D in Norcross. So, the event is open to students ranging from ages 4 to 21. Families must RSVP in advance since the screenings are offered on a first-come, first-served basis. You must RSVP in advance. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be a free eye screening. You must RSVP in advance. It's free for children aged 4 to 21. You must RSVP in advance. Do not show up without an RSVP because you may not be seen. It's on a first-come, first-served basis from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now, where do you RSVP, you may be asking? Well, you can RSVP by emailing info@ocuprep.com. That's OCUPREP.com. info@ocuprep.com. Or you can give them a call at 470-705-2020. Again, that number is 470-705-2020. All right, listen. If you want to take your children to get their eyes checked this weekend for free, you can. You can do that. But you must RSVP. All right? All right, so listen, that's all I got for you today. Y'all got a short show because I have to go out and rub some elbows, shake some hands, and all that good stuff. That wasn't originally my plan, but I feel like I need to go out and do some business outside today before I go to my 2 meetings. I have 2 meetings that I have to go to. But before I do that, I have to go to another meeting. All right? So listen, I'll be right back after this last song to give you my inspiration for the day. So stay tuned for that one.
Your hands slipping down. That's the first one back at you.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration. Here goes. You must tell yourself, no matter how hard it gets, how hard it is or how hard it gets, I'm going to make it. Got to say that again. You must tell yourself, no matter how hard it is or how hard it gets, I am going to make it. Les Brown said that, and I got chills as I read that. I got chills. Les Brown said that. He was absolutely right. Listen, we all go through some tough times. I don't know. People, listen, I've gone through the roughest time of my life this year, and I continuously push forward. And I know everybody's built differently, right? But you got to constantly tell yourself, even when you're tired, even when you beat down, I don't care how hard this get. I don't care how hard this is. I am going to make it. And at the end of the day, if you keep telling yourself, you will definitely make it. Listen, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 40 minutes with me, and I love you to life and appreciate you for that. Be sure to support the show by going to goodmorninggwinnett.com. You can purchase a t-shirt, a book, sign up for the newsletter there. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter so you won't miss all the good things that we got going on. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and follow me on the Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Also, if you listen to this show on Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes and give it 5 stars. Yes, I appreciate it. Leave a comment, leave some love, show some love. All of those things help me grow this show. All of those things help me move up in the ranks through this show. And so if you like the show and you love the things that I talk about, you love the horoscope, you love the music, share the show with 3 friends. That helps as well, because as I grow the show, that helps me move up the rankings, right? I appreciate you and love you for that. So many ways to support the show, whether monetarily or just by sharing the show with your friends and having them subscribe to the show. On the YouTube, I forgot about that. We got a YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and look for Good Morning Gwinnett. There's a YouTube channel for that. Subscribe to the show there. So I'm everywhere. This show is everywhere. If you got Alexa in your house, go to the Alexa, the Amazon store, hit Alexa skills and download the skill on your device. You know, if you watch Fire TV, there's a Good Morning Gwinnett app for that. Listen, we're everywhere, and I'm everywhere because I want to share what we do here in Gwinnett County and what I do at the Good Morning Gwinnett show around the world. And so we are a global show, and I appreciate all the people who support the show, and I appreciate all the people who show the show some love and show me love. I appreciate you and love you all. Listen, stay safe out there. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing with a guest. You know, tomorrow's Spotlight Thursday. So the news first half of the segment, and then the second half is my guest. So be sure to tune in tomorrow if you want to be enlightened, empowered, and motivated and inspired, because I got a great guest coming. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Listen, keep your mask on. Stay safe out there. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.